This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Established yet, and that's something these guys are going to have to deal with.
The wall, Damon Lusk, hard in turn one.
There you go. That's just a product of being up on that outside, getting that loose stuff, and away she goes.
Caution is out.
And a Damon Lusk, top of your screen.
Yeah, he just got in that corner too high. Again, there's not a lot of room out there right now to try to work around somebody. Back in the field is where you're going to have problems.
It's a very wide racetrack, Darrell, but boy, hitting your marks with that one groove right now is pretty critical.
So that's Joe Aramendia on the bottom. Bobby Hamilton was trying to work his way around. Aramendia, who spins?
Bobby Hamilton's hammer hits it hard, too.
Took Bobby with him. Matt Kenseth goes down pit road. Comes the rest of the field, and they're all waiting to see where the...
Caution is out.
Hamilton was a little hesitant getting by Aramendia. Todd Bodine just blew right through there, and then trouble.
Is that the car, Larry, that he bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to need a race car.
Probably so. Here's a look.
That's Bobby Sr. I think it's Bobby Hamilton Sr. I hear on the radio.
Darrell, it put Bobby Hamilton Jr. up there in that gray stuff where there's no grip, and the car would not turn.
Got it on his tires. Hot tires picks up that stuff, and you can't do anything with it.
Hard crash at turn 4. Larry Gunselman. Chris Bingham was nearby, but I'm not sure there was contact when Gunselman pounded the wall to bring out the race's third caution at lap 44. Win the race. More on that later. Here's a look at what happened to Gunselman.
Car just came around with him.
And Bingham avoids him.
I mean, that is a hard lick, a very hard lick. You see one of his rear springs bouncing across the infield.
You know, I've seen more rear spring.
Lead lap cars still trying to clear the lappers. Lance Norrick is in the front of that group a lap or so down. Back up front, Matt Kenseth.
Oh, trouble on the back, guys. Got a car going around off of 2 over there. Got bottlenecked up. Very similar to what happened the lap before.
Lance Norrick in the 90 car. Caution is on the Speedway.
Don't think nobody will get a lap back from Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, nobody really in a position to get one back, Mike. There's 27 or 8 cars, 27 cars on the lead lap.
The number 90 of Lance Norrick.
Just down.
Morgan Shepherd turns him. That car, Darrell, didn't look like it was carrying a lot of speed off the corner, though, Norrick's car.
No, there was a real bottleneck over there. Very similar to what happened when we had the lead change. And coming off of 2, if you can't get back to the gas, and the other guy does, he's closing at a high rate of speed. Down here, down in turn 1, guys, a lot of smoke.
Smoking 1, yellow is out. Yellow,
Caution
yellow,
is out.
yellow.
It's Randy LaJoy. These guys have had their share of engine problems this year. Randy was running in the top 15.
Sixth caution of the day comes out of lap 110.
And we've said many times that this place is really, really hard on engines. Their engine works so hard.
They're set up a little bit, and this has been the big week for them, and this is the first race that is paying off.
Thanks, Matt. Smoker down in turns 1 and 2 is Morgan Shepherd. And apparently he will get off the track and not bring out a caution. He was down on the apron before that car really let go.
Oh, might not make it to the end of pit road down here. He's just now coming around to, he's inching along. I guess he'll make it.
It's downhill, isn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, he's close enough now. He should be okay.
Well, I said everything's downhill.
Spoke from Randy LaJoy, and they black flag him.
Yeah, I think over there off turn 2, I think Todd Bodine, and I don't know if he make contact. Oh, Todd gets, oh my goodness. Todd just about spun that bad boy out.
But you know what, Brian Patty, remember, David Ruderman and Randy LaJoy are teammates. If I'm Brian Patty, I'm screaming at Randy LaJoy, get that race car off the racetrack. We don't need a caution right now.
Well,
box, they've changed the battery twice. They've checked spark plug wires. They've done everything they can to figure out what's wrong, but they will have to pit one more time.
thanks, Mike Wallace, the 8th place car on pit road. So pit stops here among the cars that were in a bit earlier. There's the biggest movers of the day.
Yeah, Joe Nemechek, that will put him up in 8th position.
I think that 4 car, he came on pit road hot and heavy, and I think the reason now I see why. Something happened to the engine.
Whoa, Bechtel pounds the wall.
Boy, he did. And there goes another spring, Larry.
That was a hard hit.
There goes a wheel. No caution.
Caution is out now. Caution is out now. You know,
Look to the right side of your screen
See him back there
for the
coming out of
white
the
77.
corner. Oh, she just come loose. Oh,
boy,
my
that's
goodness.
a hard hit.
Goodness gracious.
Right in front of Joe Nemechek.
Let's have another look, Darrell. That red car is
Yeah,
Ruderman.
he's coming up out of. That's a kiss. It's just a kiss.
Oh, green flag.
22 to go. Chad Blunt does not get a good start. And Vickers has to squeeze into turn 1.
And it was definitely a squeeze. There wasn't room for a car in there.
Clear high, clear low, all clear, all clear. 10 and 99 have made a deal to stick together, just to be a heads up.
And the black flag is out for our race leader, Brian Vickers.
I'm not sure I understand what's going on here. Let's take a look at it.
This was the restart right here, Darrell.
Coming to the line, coming to the line. You got to pass to the right. 19 spun his tires.
And
Whoa.
Vickers passed him to the left-hand side, which
Well,
you
he
can't do.
had a fender maybe up there, but I don't see much of a pass. The 19 spun his tires, got
Never
all.
passed to the left, doubling up. I passed to the right. I passed all those guys right. I never passed one car doubling up.
But it wasn't doubling up. It was after the green flag wave.
If we can
Stop
figure
and
out.
go, I guess.
Let's see if we can figure out what happened here,
wow,
Larry.
why are they
I'm not
doing-
sure. You see the 19 car. He's right here, the second car in line. He spun his tires. Vickers gets a fender.
But did he pass him before the line?
He got a
the
fender up
judgment.
there, but I don't know that I can see. I don't know if, let's see, this might be better. This might be better. Let's take another look. It gets loose, spins the tire. See that? Here they come, here they come, here they come.
Oh, man, I did not do
Well, I
that.
don't know, Darrell. That's
That's a-
awfully. I don't know if I agree with that call.
I'll call that a half pass.
Boy, we got one sideways. Mike Bliss, and he.
Pounded.
Todd Bodine just gets by leading this race.
Yeah, it just wrecked all the cars.
A bunch of cars. This is the big wreck. It looks like there's over a dozen cars involved.
Coming to the line. And the 5-car Brian Vickers is stuck in the middle of that. Coming back to the line, Scott Riggs will get back on the lead lap, and Chad Blunt will also come around in front of the leader. So will Shane Meal. Well, this is a fine mess.
Coy Gibbs that was running in second. We just had talked about him. Lots of damage on that car. We had about 14 cars on the lead lap. I think we just took out well over half of those lead lap cars. Scott Wimmer, all kinds of damage front and rear on his car, the 23 car. Michael Waltrip has damage.
The 20 car left of your screen.
Shane Meal right behind him. I think when he get down here, Mike tries to go to the inside. Got some bump from the back.
That's Ashton Lewis hitting him hard.
Another lead lap car. There you see Coy Gibbs getting in the back of Ashton Lewis.
Nowhere to go.
There's Vickers, the 5. He's right in the middle of it. Gets
Oh,
hit
he gets-
twice.
Bounced around like a pinball.
Is that Ruderman at the top of the frame? Can't quite see in the glare.
Second here, Scott Riggs in the 10 car. Jimmy Spencer in the 82. Meanwhile, Joe Nemechek's pulling away. 4 laps to go.
Riggs gets second. Here comes Meal for third. Gets it. And Bodine for
Oh, we got
fourth.
trouble again. Turn 2.
Hermie Sadler pounds the wall in turn 1. And this will be the race.
Caution is out. This will not get a red flag. This is the race coming to the line right now. No, Joe Nemechek off turn 4. The battle's for third between Shane Mill and Todd Bodine.
Nemechek brings him to the caution. Riggs, Meal, Bodine, Blunt, and Spencer.
Yeah, and this caution comes out with 3 laps to go. Hermie Sadler just, I mean, for 185 laps, this guy had a great race going for him. And now he's been involved in 2 crashes in the last 4 or 5 laps.
Now he's going to Rex R Us.
Well, he did. He tore that thing up.
See what happened to Hermie here.
Whoop.
Oops. Regan Smith and Sadler, I believe, made contact.
And when they come around, they will be 2 laps to go. There's not enough time to get this race restarted.
No, and actually, it's kind of good news for a lot of these guys because they got their cars damaged and they can't run fast, so they can ride around here under caution and finish the race.
I mean, should everything go well for Joe Nemechek in these last 2 1/4 laps, we just have to remember, great qualifying run, and that's a hard lick Hermie Sadler got there. Comes to pit road, but Joe Nemechek qualified 7th, had to change engines, went to the rear of the field, so he's went from last to first. It took him a while to do it, but he's done it.
I think when
Bring down in Daytona Beach. We miss you, Baki.
yeah, I talked to him a little earlier, and he was feeling much better, and hope he gets well and gets back to the track soon.
Longtime ISC and NASCAR official. Joe Nemechek takes the checkered flag ahead of Scott Riggs and Shane Meal. For Meal, best career finish, 3rd place. And for Nemechek, his 14th career Busch Series victory. And now they pass the pace car to get to the garage before anything else happens. Put these things away. 500 miles here tomorrow for the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. And the American flag comes out to greet Lakeland, Florida's Joe Nemechek.
And I tell you what, he has a pretty good ride, pretty good hot rod for tomorrow's Winston Cup race.
Yes, he does. He was up there in the top 5 in practice this morning, and I think you're right. Nothing like a little confidence builder today to go into tomorrow.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.